Hey everybody, welcome back to Sticky Floor Friday, the internet movie show that thinks the Boondock Saints 2 trailer looks about half as good as Boondock Saints, which is about half as good as a good movie. Sorry, but cool for cool's sake, not cool. Now we have a trio of movies coming out this week to mark the end of summer, and usually that's a sad thing. It's kind of a lull between summer and fall films, kind of a dumping ground. But we potentially, possibly, have some okay movies coming out this week. So why don't we start with Extract, the new Mike Judge movie, and his first since Beavis and Butthead to get a proper, respectable release. As we all know, Office Space bombed in the box office. Idiocracy barely even made it to theaters. And these are movies that weren't appreciated until years later. So it's really strange to see Extract all over TV in these commercials that tout Mike Judge's return to the workplace, basically referencing a flop. Now, it's got a good cast. It stars Jason Bateman, Kristen Wiig, Mila Kunis, hello, and Ben Affleck, hello, and like Affleck, what can I say? But the problem is, it's hard to recommend this movie because you know it's not going to be until like 3 years down the line that everybody understands and appreciates it. So it's kind of up to you. I mean, the thing with these Mike Judge movies is you're sitting in the theater, or usually at home, watching it, and you're laughing, you're saying, yeah, it's funny, but it's not until afterwards when you're talking about it with people, when you say, oh yeah, that part was funny, oh yeah, I remember, you know what, that part was funny too. It's like they're really funny in concept, and it's not until the second time you watch them that you really, really get it. So, it's up to you. I mean, if you're a Mike Judge fan, you owe it to yourself to at least see one of his movies in the theater, so why not make an Extract? Alright, next we have Gamer, a new movie from the guys behind Crank. Ooh. Except just like Guy Ritchie did with Rock'n'Rolla, they've replaced the Jason Statham character with Gerard Butler. Now, can you imagine if this movie had Jason Statham in it? I'd be going freaking crazy. Instead, I'm mildly excited. This is basically, it gives players control of live humans in a deadly first-person shooter tournament. And so basically people are controlling other people, making them kill. It's kind of like The Running Man meets The Wizard, except without the power glove.
I love the power glove. It's so bad.
It is, Lucas. It really is. Now, with the minds behind Crank at the helm and a fairly compelling twist on the whole futuristic murder as entertainment genre, I really have no choice but to recommend this movie, kind of, if only it had Statham. And finally, we've got a movie that you think would appeal to my egotistical side. It's got my name in the title, after all About Steve. But this is possibly the worst reviewed movie of the year. On Rotten Tomatoes, it currently stands at 0%. Zero. No good reviews out of roughly 50. And with good reason. Stars Sandra Bullock as a crazy person who stalks Bradley Cooper and then falls in a hole. That's pretty much it. It's basically the epitome of a contrived, terrible romantic comedy that hits all the wrong notes. Even in the trailer, it just looks awful. What do you think, Lucas?
It's so bad.
Okay, let's recap. Extract some cash from your wallet, become a gamer, and fuck Steve. Fuck him right in the goddamn face.
Yeah, well, just keep your power gloves off her, pal.